something I wanted to review today was this product by Pinit Racing. This is a crankcase pressure holder. The reason I want to install this is I was riding with some friends with the same 2024 2022 Husky 300, and they kept having problems with their crankcase pressure sensor, and it was running poorly. It was bogging. It wouldn't idle correctly, and they changed out their sensor and fixed the problem. But I was trying to find a product that would at least alleviate the issue, and hopefully this product by Pinit Racing, a crankcase pressure holder, will do that. I'm going to install it, and we'll see how it goes, and then I'll talk more about this crankcase pressure holder. So I was hoping I could not have to take off the tank and the shrouds and all that and just get in here and replace the crankcase pressure sensor and put that Pinit sensor holder in without removing all this, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to. Now with the tank and shrouds off, I can better access the crankcase pressure sensor right here, and this is where the pressure sensor is gonna go and replace the stock OEM tube here. So again, we'll kind of see how it goes. So what I did is I was able to get a really long extension and loosen up this clamp a little bit, and I should be able to slide that off. I don't know if you can see that, but hopefully that works. So I finally got the clamp off. It was kind of a pain. I don't know if removing the pipe would have been easier to get to it, but I finally got it off after some impromptu finagling. So we'll continue. Well, that came off pretty easy. So this is the old Crankcase Pressure Sensor holder, the OEM one, and now we're going to replace it with the new Pinit racing sensor holder. So we'll see how these two go together. I can tell you one thing, that the clamp will definitely be easier to put on and get to in the future if need be. So, all right, let's go from there. So one thing I did notice is, so this is the original crankcase position sensor, crankcase pressure sensor, and there's a lot of oil and gunk on this. So I don't know if you can see it from there, but I mean, I could definitely see how these could fail, being such a delicate little sensor. So the Pinit Racing Crankcase Pressure Sensor comes with this little billet aluminum holder, this 90. It comes with this hose, 2 clamps, and a screw to hold the sensor in place. Something I'm going to do is install a new pressure sensor. I got this from YouTube. I don't know if you can see this gray all along there. What I did was I took a little bit of gasket maker and I got a toothpick and I sealed up around this. So we'll see if that holds up any better. I'm not sure if you're supposed to, but I put the OEM cover back on the sensor. Since this came with no instructions, I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but that's what we're doing. I don't know if you can see that, but new clamp, new hose, there's that 90, and new crankcase pressure sensor, and yeah, then we'll just plug it in. I am going to put some dielectric grease on that, because why not? And we'll put the tank back on, see if she starts. Yeah, looks good. Install wasn't too bad. The worst part was getting the fuel tank and shrouds off and on, trying to route that fuel line. I don't know, there has to be a better way. Such a pain. That was the worst part. Everything else was pretty painless. Let's see if it starts. Go from there. All right. Well, I'll do some rides and report back, but there you go. I hope the video helps for anybody looking to install this. Again, it is from Pinit Racing, and it is a crankcase pressure sensor holder. All right, thank you.